Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a makeup tutorial. Nothing too special. I just want to show you guys how I do my everyday beat with just like an inch more of full coverage and glam, okay? So I did clean my face already, so I'm gonna go in and start with the brows. I've already prepped and primed my face. Use any primer of your choice. I'm not going to get into details per se as far as what you should and should not use. Just find something that works for you. So just clean your face, prime your face with whatever you have. If you use the Milk Primer, if you use e.l.f., if you use whatever you use, okay? I like to use e.l.f. Primers. I like to use even just using my SPF and some moisturizer. Sometimes that's all I prime my face with, but you make sure you create a barrier between your face and your makeup, okay? So as far as brows, I actually struggle just a little bit because sometimes my brows, hold on, I'm just adding a little bit more moisturizer. Sometimes my brows are thick and then sometimes I do them super thin. So I don't know. And then on top of that, like I'll use a brush, not a brush, excuse me. I'll use eyeshadow or use a pencil. Sometimes I'll even use pomade. Today, I don't know what I'm gonna use. And this light has been going out and I don't know if I can get through this whole video with it doing that. Okay, clearly I need a new ring light. I didn't let this one go. But yeah. So let's start with brows. So because I'm doing my everyday makeup look, I'm going to do just a little bit more because I want full coverage today and I want it to look more crispy. Normally, I would just kind of be light-handed with the makeup when I'm doing my everyday makeup, but I'm going to be a little bit more heavy-handed today because I want it to look more crispy, but the makeup itself, like the look, is going to look very basic, okay? So I'm going to go in and laminate my brows with this adhesive glue. As you can tell, I usually do both brows, but I'm gonna do one at a time because I don't want that glue to get too dry and I can't move my brows around. So I just do that. Normally I don't do this. I just probably go in with a pencil or a pomade, but I feel like I want to look a little bit more crispy today. I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow today. So let's see how that works. So I'm just gonna lightly go in and fill in my brows with some eyeshadow. Anyways, I see this is gonna be an issue through this whole video, but let's make it work.
Happy make you mad. Not only you give me love, but make me nice. I feel make you mine. But I love you cause I never make you mine.
So that's how that looks. What's crazy is my vlog that you guys see on my page, I was supposed to basically post the makeup tutorial for that makeup look that I had in that video, but it was just, I don't know, it was just too much. Like I was running my mouth too much. Like I said, that was like my first video, basically getting my feet wet again and doing my content, but I just felt like that video was way too long, so I ended up not filming it. However, I still am going to recreate that look so you guys can see how I did it. I just didn't want to post that particular makeup video because, like I said, I was just bumping my gums for absolutely no reason. You know what? This, y'all, I don't know. Okay, y'all, so my ring light has officially broke. So I'm gonna have to use natural lighting. I'm gonna have to hurry up. So I finished filling in my brows, excuse me, with, oh my God, with the black eyeshadow. And next I'm just gonna go in and conceal them using my e.l.f. concealer in Deep Camel. deep camel, tan sand. And with that tan sand concealer, I'm going to use my foundation color in Maybelline Fit Me 365. And I'm gonna use a little bit of that also for my brow, because like I said, I'm doing a everyday makeup look, which is very basic, but I just wanted to look a little bit more full coverage and defined. So I'm going to take my flat brush from Ulta Beauty. I don't know what number this is. I thought it was like number 12 or something, but I know I'm wrong. It's something else, it has to be. And I'm just gonna go in and mix those two together, my concealer and my foundation. I'm just gonna start concealing my brows. This is a little different because I did these are cluster lashes. I can't even talk. These are cluster lashes. And when I usually have my lashes done or I do these, it's a little difficult doing my brows without having to get makeup on them. So let's see how this goes.
You gon' lose my light up. If you paranoid, then I'ma spend the night. You think that I love you every day. That my dance, you use my money, I go pay. For your love, I go pay. It ain't making money, days. I feel for you every day. When you call, run it back on me, back. For your love, I go pay. For your love, I go pay. Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho. Baby, every night say I go drive me psycho. Every duty done, they make me mad. Make you sing to the mic. When I come you are that looking.
Okay, and so I've concealed my brows. Now I'm gonna take my foundation and go on the top of my brows. That way, once I do my foundation, everything is like already blended. You know what I mean? These brows are a little scary, so let me just finish it and see what happens. Cause what are we doing, Cruella? You guys, I'm getting so frustrated. My camera's turning off, talking about, oh, you don't have enough storage. First the ring light, now my storage. You know, it gets to a point. It does, it really does. Okay, I blend that out. I can't even talk because I'm trying to rush now. I blended that out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and with my foundation, and we are going to get this thing moving before my phone cuts off on me again. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and go in with that color. And just start applying it. I know it probably doesn't look like my color, but please shut up. Let me finish.
Show you many things you can utilize, oh. If I say I love you, then I tell you like, oh. Show you everything when I recognize, oh.
And that's the thing about Maybelline Fit Me. I feel like when you first put it on, it doesn't look like your color until it sits for a while and it oxidizes. And then you can see like, oh, okay, this is my color. Because right now, I know y'all thinking like, girl, you do not know how to match. I do, I promise, I promise. It just doesn't look like I do. And sometimes I do have to mix a little bit. And even after I do like my contour and bronzer, it's gonna be perfectly fine, you guys, I promise. Okay, this is getting on my nerves. So real quickly, I added the concealer I did for my brows under my eyes, as well as my Ruby Kisses 3D Contour Artist Palette. I went in and added these concealers in. I also did my contour with my Makeup Revolution. I forgot the color of this. Not too sure. I always miss the color of this one. But I went in with this on my cheekbones and my forehead. I usually do the bottom jawline, but not today. I don't know the color of this, so we're gonna move forward before my phone turns off again. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face set it a little bit, and then go in and blend. I don't have my fan on me. Wow. All right, and I actually like to blend in the contour first using my foundation brush, like that. And I just take it all the way up.
Give you many things we could they make you dance so. Yeah, make you back up to the stand the mic. If his phone ring and he never call you back, you should leave him. Let me put some money in your bag. You don't need what I mean is if he do you bad, it ain't where you been, girl, it's where you at, where you at. And I love you every day.
And then next I go in and do the sides of my nose using this fluffy edge brush. And I kind of take it a little bit up to the brow like that. Nothing too crazy. And now I go in and blend out my concealer. And we're gonna start with the mouth first. This really sucks. So I wanted to take my time doing my makeup, but because my phone is acting stupid, now I have to rush. Crazy. So I blend that out completely around the mouth. Then I go in and start working on my eye. I leave that highlighted, that brighter part last. So I'm just gonna blend out the bottom of that concealer. All right, so I added a little more concealer and I went in and added some cream blush. I got this from the Dollar Tree. This is the Liquid Blush Rosette. And I'm gonna take another dense brush like this, and I'm just gonna blend out that cream blush, but concentrate it at the highest point of my cheekbone. And this will just kind of pull up the face, make it look snatched. And I just concentrate it right there, like that. If I'm feeling a little extra, sometimes I'll bring it all the way down, like I'll have a super blushed out face, but today I'm just gonna focus it up here. Now you don't have to do it like this, but this is like my everyday look. Okay, and now I finally go in and blend out that concealer, the lighter concealer, using the same brush I used. And I start at the bottom and work my way up and in. Okay, now that's complete. I'm gonna go in, sorry, this is like super dark. Okay, so you can see me. So I'm gonna go in and do my bronzer and contour. I'm going to mix the both because I'm not trying to really contour too much, and I like to bronze more than contour. So I'm gonna mix these two together, more of this color and less of this one. So I put a lot of this and dab that and go back in. And I'm just going to flick it up and pat it in. I'm not trying to define my cheeks too much. I want it to look more blushed and bronzy today. Like so. I'm gonna go in with some blush, and I'm using my Blush Crush palette. I'm gonna go in with this brighter pink today. Since we're concentrating at the higher points of my face, I like to use a really bright blush for that. And I went ahead and used a nice little brush that's a little bit angled and tap it like that. You see how pretty that is, y'all? Please shut up. Shut up. What? I just love blush. Oh my goodness. And sometimes I might like add more because I like the pigmented look when it's up this high. I normally don't do that if I'm bringing my blush down here. I just kind of, you know, keep it a little light-handed. But when it's up here at the corner, for some reason, I like to add more blush. So boom, there's that. And after that, I go right back in with the bronzer. This time I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place bronzer. And I have the dark one. I used to have the deep dark. That one was much better. Well, when I say much better, it was more my skin tone. But this works just fine because it has a red bronzer that I really like. And I just tap that between the contour and the blush. So everything is like, has a gradient blended look. I'm actually turning this like back down because maybe that was better. And it was. Okay, you guys see. This is how it actually looks. I think I had my lighting up too high and I thought that was better, but this is exactly how it looks in real life. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of that bronzer at the top of my forehead. See, this bronzer is way more red, like I like it. Closer to my red tones. So, there we go. And now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in 35. I do this one first because it's closer to my skin tone, and I go in with a lighter setting powder to kind of brighten it up. I don't want a super bright under eye today, but I do want it to look flawless, you know what I mean? So let me go ahead and do that.
You got a 2-day trial before I take back my time to make you pay. 30-day trial before I make my mind that it's a waste. Trials and tribulations. Child, child, child. Kissing in Paris, I guess we could do it in French. Wow. Even low main is child for now. Child, child. She got me wildin' now. Rory Italia, child for now. Child, child. Yeah, she making shake, bringing that back to the bay, break, wow, yeah.
Okay, and so now I take my bronzing brush and I dust off under here. Because like I said, I'm not trying to look snatched, but I am trying to set it. So I just take my bronzing brush and dust it off so that it's a balanced tone. And I do the same with up here. And see, that's how it looks. I forgot to dust my nose with that bronzer. And then of course, go back in with the blush. Right, like that. Gorgeous. Oops, that's loud. And I'm gonna go back in also and kind of fix my brows to darken them back up because that powder definitely took the definition away. Okay. And now I'm gonna go in with my lighter setting powder. If I can find it. I went in and set with my Wet n Wild loose setting powder, and this is in the shade Banana. And while that was setting, I went in and just kind of contoured my nose a little bit and dusted some bronzer across my lids. Now, I didn't have much product closer to my lash line because of my lashes. And like I said, this is a very basic everyday look, so I don't really do eyeshadow. But yeah, I just dragged that bronzer down the sides of my nose and then across my lid there, like that. And then I also went in again and added some blush because it was kind of fading a little bit. So I just took what was ever on this brush here, took the excess and dusted some more blush. All right. And now that I'm complete with all the setting across my face, I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the setting powder. I'm gonna take a brush like this and I'm going to take my LA Colors Mineral Press Powder. This is in color Toffee. I'm going to dab it like that and then lightly dust off that setting powder. I didn't bake too long, just long enough for it to brighten. This is how it looks so far, almost done. Now we just have to set the face. All right, so I'm setting with my e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. This is going to be a little matte, so I'm going to mix both of these, my Spritz to Fix and this one. And while that is setting, I'm gonna go in and do some highlighting. So for my highlights, I'm just gonna use my Black Radiance contour palette that I use to bronze because it does have a highlight color there. So I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna take a little brush like that. And I'm just gonna dust across my nose. Like that. It's not dramatic at all, it's very subtle. But I'm also going to do the inner corners of my eye. Just a tad. And then the brow bone. I still love a good highlight. Now for my cheeks, I'm gonna do a different highlighting method. I'm actually going to take my Blush Crush palette again. I'm gonna go in with this pink shimmery pink shimmery blush and add it here, like that. And I don't like it that much, so actually we're gonna fix that. Dust that off a little bit. I'm gonna use the orange one instead. Let's see how that works. That's better. Like that. Can you guys see the orange? That is so pretty. Okay, something's on my lip, I don't know. And so now that I have set my makeup, I'm going to now set it again. Well, not set it, I'm gonna use a fixing spray. Remember that setting and fixing spray, is two different things. Setting spray sets your makeup and pulls it in to make it look natural and set and dewy or matte. The fixing spray fixes it so it can stay. So we're gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist. And I promise you, this smells like some kind of car chemical or something. It's strong. Okay. Woo! Baby. All right, so now we're gonna do lips. I'm trying to rush before this camera turns off again. Cause I know it is, I just know it is. We're gonna do lips. Let's see. I wanna do a berry lip. Let's keep it cute, keep it girly. I'm actually gonna do the lip that I did in my vlog so you guys can see how I do that. I can't find my sharpener though. I believe my daughter has it. Does she? I don't know. It's lost, it's okay. No, just work with it. So I'm gonna take this lip pencil. This is by LA Girl, got this from the beauty supply. This is in the color Vamp. Almost like a Night Moth from MAC. And I'm just gonna take this, and this is really smooth too.
Managed to make me into a sponsor. You got me paying for shit. You got a 2-day trial before I take back my time to make you pay. 30-day trial before I make my mind. It's a waste. Trials and tribulations. Child. She don't want how much, she want Amex and I'm inclined. Thanks called valid, no I never pressed it. Took a money to make it to my lobby, it can't be prime.
And then I'm gonna go in with another liner. This is by Nika K, and this is in the color Dark Brown. I'm gonna line the outer part.
See, she can't be mine, nah. Crazy how you managed to make me into a sponsor. You got me paying for shit. You got a 2-day trial before I take back my time.
Like that, so it's super dark. And then I'm just gonna clean it up using my flat concealer brush I used. Where is it? Oh, I'm getting worried. Don't cut off on me. Ay, Dios mío. I can't find nothing. It's always when I'm rushing. Oh, the devil. No, for real, where did it go? I'll tell you what. I could not be on no game show because clearly time I'm just gonna crack under pressure. Okay, my eyes are moving too fast. It has to be. Cause I just had that brush, right? All right.
3 hours later.
No, for real. Oh, there it is. See? I'm just gonna clean this up. And now I'm going to take my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the color Zurich. There's not a lot in here. I know it is because I've been using it. And I'm just gonna put that right there. Really pretty pink color. Get as much as I can out of it. Okay, and then right after that, I'm going to take my lip gloss. This is called Max Makeup. I got this from the Beauty Supply. And this is in color. Color, I don't know. I'm gonna put that in the center. Where I put that pink right on top. And then once that's complete, I'm just going to top my lips with some gloss. I am knocking over stuff because I'm scared. Why? I don't know. I feel like my phone is gonna die. Or not die, or cut off. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Okay. All right, and because I'm just extra like that, I'm gonna add this pink gloss. I got this from the Dollar Tree as well. Don't know the color, it just says Beauty Intuition. Cute color. And I'm just gonna put that in the center because I really like this color. Okay, lips are done. I'm gonna go ahead and just do my bottom lash mascara and I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna add some moles too. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look. I'm very happy with how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I do apologize that this video was just very chaotic as far as my lighting and the camera stopping and starting, losing space, but it's okay. That's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna do more videos. So just comment down below different looks you guys wanna see. If you guys wanna see dramatic looks, actually, please don't comment that. That's a lot of work. But if you do, I'll do my best. But please comment down below more videos you guys would like to see. And I will definitely make sure that I deliver for you guys. I know my hair looks crazy. I'm not doing it today. This is my hair semi blown out. I just tucked it, flipped it, and it's giving what it's giving right now. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love you so much. Please hit that notification bell so you can see when I upload new videos. Also comment, like, subscribe, you know the deal, and I will see you in my next video. Toodles.
Time to sip on a cocky long till it bend like banana. And then you turn back with your girl, sit down on it. Let me put it in a every song. Wine up your tight to sip on a cocky long.